Good evening, Burnley fans. It is another match review. Crystal Palace 3, Burnley nil. What can you say? From minute one, really. Slow out the blocks. Lucky, really, not to go a couple of goals down within the first 25 minutes. And as well as the fact that this is a Palace team that was playing without Eze or Elise. So without their two most creative players, they've struggled to score goals this season anyway. So, that's probably the only thing that saved us. Spent most of the first half struggling to put two passes together. Struggled with lack of strength at the back. Mateta had a field day. Just couldn't really lay a finger on them all through that first half. Then obviously, Trafford makes another massive error. I've been reluctant to criticise Trafford this season because he's a young keeper. He's coming from League One to play Premier League football, which we knew was going to be a big challenge for him. I think you've got to lay some of the blame on Vincent Kompany for keeping him in the team so long at this stage, because he's categorically shown us that he's not ready for Premier League football. We've got another keeper on the bench who could have taken some of the pressure off him, and I don't really think it's a case of just being strong and sticking to one keeper and believing in one person at this stage. I think it's actually doing him more harm than it is good, keeping him in the team. I think taking him out and giving him 5-6 games rest, and then maybe we can bring him back again after he's had a little bit of time out of the team. But that doesn't seem to be happening with Trafford. Obviously, there was the Wharton foul. That's the second yellow card. I don't care what anyone says. Referee definitely bottled it on that. The co-commentator actually said that was a yellow card, but it didn't meet the threshold for a second yellow card, which I don't understand. I thought a yellow card was a yellow card, whatever happened, whether somebody's already on a yellow or not. So I don't understand that comment. But yeah, maybe if that had happened, it'd have levelled the game up a little bit more and we might have had a chance, but we didn't look like scoring prior to that anyway. I thought we did okay after the break for a short period. I thought Cullen did okay coming on. Given the fact we had 10 men, we actually looked a little bit better than we did in the first half initially. But the floodgates open as soon as anybody scores. Both goals, no marking at the back post. It's been like that all season. If you put balls into the back post against Burnley, you are very likely to get a couple on the day. So how we've not managed to learn from that. Wingers pushed up too high, nobody tracking, zonal marking. Same thing every week, unfortunately. The penalty is a penalty. Nothing you can really say about that. Coutinho's been at fault for a couple of them this season. He has struggled. So, yeah, there's nothing we can really say about that one. The goal chalked off. It is just about right, unfortunately. But, we just had no luck with that kind of thing this season anyway. I thought making those 3 substitutions in the 90th minute is a strange one. Why you do that is just quite beyond me. Bringing experienced players like Jack Cork and Jay Rodriguez on with a minute to go when you're 3-0 down, I just don't understand the point in doing that. Obviously, we did have 30 minutes injury time, so you can say they have got 13, 14 minutes of game time, but, it's got to be disheartening to see a team this poor when you're a couple of seasoned Premier League players like those two are, and then one of our outstanding players from last season, Benson, who's not had a look in all season. It's got to be disheartening to not be able to get into the team and be brought in with a couple of minutes left. But, at the end of the day now, we've not looked like a Premier League type team all season. I've been pretty resigned to going down from about November, but I think fully confirmed at this stage that we're planning for next season. I'm not going to start calling for the manager's head at this stage. I think he deserves the first 10 games of next season just based on last season alone. But I do think he's definitely got a lot to learn, and so have the players. Hopefully some of these young players can come good and really perform for us next season. But unfortunately, another loss, and we'll move on to next week. Thanks, guys.